And I think a good way to continue the conversation here is going through, I have myths on here on our note sheet, which are really just expectations that people got from those crazy years that aren't reality. And to be clear, everyone, the end point of this conversation is actually quite optimistic. We're both continuing to grow our businesses, but I'd say one of the top myths is that the cash conversion cycle is 30 to 60 days. I think those are outliers, and you shouldn't come into this with that expectation. I think it's more like 4 to 6, 9+ months usually.
But the challenge that a lot of people run into is that with the conversion cycle that you're talking about, what it means is it's just supply and demand, right? There's only so many buyers for that product, and there's a price where it makes sense. So it's like, say the lot's worth 30 grand, that's what a builder is going to pay for it eventually. But they're not ready to pick it up right now because they're in the middle of 2 new builds or something like that. There's not a buyer for that property at 10 grand. Unless it's another land flipper or something like that. And so I think that recognizing that demand has decreased, which means that your cash conversion cycle time is going to increase, and your returns, your cash on cash returns are going to remain constant, but your annualized returns are going to reduce.
And so setting the expectation, not just of having a longer time frame between when you send mail to buy the lot and then resell it, but also to the work you're going to have to do, I think is really important. So I think about this on a much longer time horizon now, and more so just buying as many good deals I can with properly structured debt to then resell over the course of 6, 12, 18 months.